Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Salvador. I was late starting stream. Had a few issues with, couldn't find the camera's power supply. It just wasn't looking hard enough. Set this aside. All right. Okay. And let me just make sure I got this going. Yep. All right. Welcome, Evie. It's Jackal time. Absolutely. Oh, man, I just hit play on one of my stream previews, and those keys were so loud. Damn. Okay. All right. One more thing. And then I'm going to start looking through the Discord. All right. I want to have headphones on. It's too much mic bleed. The best time, absolutely. Sometime very soon, within the next few months, it will be fully Jackal time. The full Jackal. It'll happen. Okay. Okay. I gotta untangle my goddamn Jackal is coming. It is approaching. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay. Alright, headphones on, monitor speakers down. We are good. Let me look through these suggestions real quick. Let me get some other music so I don't have to keep playing. I only have so many hands. Sale? Okay. All right. Where's the Discord? Nino Kuni is the most recent one. That was Salvador. I think I did the mining facility. Buddy Simulator. I was going to do that one. And then I didn't. So I'm thinking about that. Turn that up. God, I have like 3 songs with the code name Drugs, and they're all like named that. Okay. That's good. All right. So I'm going to pull up Buddy Simulator.
For an effective
Stop. Okay. Let's pull up the Nino Kuni one. What else do we got? There's some duplicates that people have suggested. I mean, like duplicate suggestions. Some of these look interesting. Dusttail, The End of the Line. That seems like it could be a fan universe spin-off of Undertale. Oh. What else is there? I did the off ones. Did I do the fucking Crash Bandicoot Warp Room? I can't even remember. Welcome, Queen Snarf. Hello. Buddy Simulator one is pretty simple. If I'm like out... Okay, I guess I could do the Bridget theme. From Guilty Gear. The town inside me. It is like a little city. I said that last time. Let's load that one up. Come on, stop. Open in the right tab, please. There we go. All right, there's that. I did the one from Inu. I did the one from Rhythm Doctor, Wario Land. I'm going back pretty far here. There's that Conlang one. That was amazing. Then there's the Homestuck ones. How dry am I for content right now? There's been new messages though. Okay, Queen Snarf suggested the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. What was that, by the way? I heard a thing. Queen Snarf gifted a tier 1 sub to Eevee. Whoa, welcome Eevee. And thank you so much, Queen Snarf. They've gifted over 830 gift subs. Holy shit. All right, let's do this one Queen Snarf suggested too. I'm gonna load that up. Stop loading in the wrong fucking tab, please, please. Okay. I want to keep everything consolidated so I can just drag them out. All right. That's 4. I'm gonna look for a 5th. Also, Eevee, if you want to suggest anything, there's a VGM suggestion channel in my server. It might be hard to find because there's so many fucking channels. I need to, like, prune this stream. I need to, like, cut out half the channels. Hell yeah, just racking my brain. Well, if you suggest one during this, I will probably be able to get to it because I only got 4 loaded up. Ugh. The OT one is like the musical equivalent of sleep paralysis. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm interested in hearing how they do that. All right, I'm gonna turn this down, then we can begin for real. For real. We're here. Hang on, this screen is getting so much glare. I need to, like, tilt it. That's much better. Holy shit. Okay. Welcome. It is Monday. It is another day. Or another week. I consider weeks to start on Mondays. It just makes more sense that the weekend is the end of the week. Monday is when you actually start doing things. Chat, give me random notes, and I'll try to arrange them into a chord. Just type a note. Just type any note in chat. A flat. Okay. What else do we got? G. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, already we can include both of these. F sharp. That's absurd, but I think that's the closest I could do. Or is there another? Oh man, that still doesn't help. See, because now we got 3 half steps in a row between, and I have to spread those out somehow. Oh, wait. That's better. That's a better one. Okay. Oh, wait, where's my... Okay, first off, the frame is not there. That's a problem. Also, I was, like, looking to read the chord, and the chord thing wasn't there. Where is my... Frame small, display capture. That's this one. No. No, that's the other one. Here we go. Show my stream keys straight to the chat. Okay. That's what I want. Okay, and then where the fuck... Hang on. Where's the chord... Where's the chord thing? Is that in pip main, or is that in frame big? It's in frame big. Okay. 1 second. I need to get window capture. Show windows with empty names. There we go. Found it. It's back. And now the now the chord preview window is glowing. It's so fresh. Okay. All right. What was that chord I was just doing? Or no, God. Yeah, that wasn't as coherent a chord as I thought it would be. All right, I got 4 suggestions here. I'm gonna go through them. If any other suggestions pop up in the chat, I'll go. Oh wait. Oh, here's one. Let me know if you've done a hyperlight. Have I done hyperlight drifter? Have I done any? I don't think I have. That'll be cool. Yeah, I'll pull that one up. Okay, that's 5 suggestions. All right. Also, welcome Corgi and welcome Mur. Let's get to it. Let's hop to this. Let's do it for real. All right. So... what is this? Yeah, that's Ni no Kuni. Bridget's theme. Let's start with the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. Queen Snarf suggested this one in chat. And I feel like this one's going to be familiar to me. I've played Ocarina of Time a bit. I've never beaten it, but I know enough about it. And I know, you know, the internet's... It's kind of baked into the cultural lore, you know, among my generation, so... There's a lot more things about Ocarina of Time that I've seen and heard around, more than I actually experienced in the game. Alright. So... I'm gonna give my vibes on the first listen through and then go back through and analyze. Let's check this out. Okay. Okay, so there's some creepy, kind of shaky, almost sounds like arpeggiating up. And then these voices come in. Okay. The strings there came in a very strange rhythm. They fade in and out. That's interesting. It's like a creeping thing that's coming and going. Everything in this is very creepy and rattly. It's like a, yeah, it's like a distant siren that's like fading in and out. This would be a really good soft wake-up alarm. Oh, now there's like these other vocal samples. I didn't even hear that. It's like just various like vocal sounds, like re-pitched. Like a huh. This is so very soft. It feels like it should feel intense, but it's just so... It's like entrancing. The way that it's composed with everything above the arpeggiating thing being sort of transient, like fading in and out. It catches you off guard. And it keeps this whole thing from being calming. But that just kind of makes you more attentive. At least when I listen to it. Yeah, it's soft and gently spooky. I couldn't imagine making this a wake-up alarm. It builds like one. It builds like the slow wake alarms that like Apple and like different like sleep apps use. I'm just absorbed. Oh, it's changing. It's got one of those almost like taunting melody and chord motions, you know? Alright, I really like the vibe of this. I really like the vibe of this. God, and it may just be something about the crushed, very lo-fi like samples that the N64 uses, but there's just so much vibe to this. All right, So it sounds like most of it's just rocking between two chords. Or rocking between a few different chords, if not just those two. I'm hearing that. Like a B, E. Like in those samples. I'm hearing that. Okay, and then what are these voices doing? It's doing something like that. So we're moving between E and F. It's like a Phrygian second motion. Did the bass, did the lower voice change there at all? I heard like a... like the voice moving with it a little bit. Sleep paralysis song? Yeah. Sound is what it feels like when you wake up in the middle of the night because you stopped breathing while sleeping and everything's quiet and your heart is racing and you don't know why. See, I've had like paralysis, sleep paralysis before. I've had where you wake up, I had a dream where I died, and as I was waking up, I had like the feeling of like, oh God, is this just a dream? And then like realized like, wait, I can wake up. And then I realized I was awake. I realized I was like actually awake. But I could not move my body for about like 15 seconds. Like literally nerves were not fucking attached. It was the weirdest sensation I'd ever felt. There were a few seconds where I was like fucking afraid, that I actually had died and that this was like the last experience I would have or something. 'Cause like, apparently that can just happen, if you are sleeping wrong or wake up wrong or something. You can just wake up in the middle of the night and just not, literally, you cannot tell your nerves, you cannot tell your muscles what to do. You can't move. It's the weirdest shit. This does not feel like that. This is much more calming. God, where is... Hang on, I have the chat layer, and it's like, I think it's too low. No, that's right. Okay. All right, where was I? Okay, yeah, those... So that, if we're, okay, so if we're in E and F, So, if we have this first melody, like, yeah. So that first two, like, okay. Sorry, I was trying to analyze before and without talking, but what I'm hearing here is it starts with just those upper. Those are actually just an E and a G sharp. So those are the notes of an E major chord. So the first sign of, like, I don't know, did we have a minor interval before? I don't think we did. I think we've only had this major interval so far. So we start harmonically as, like, E major, and then when this moves up to F, it's this F6 9 F6 flat 9. Nice. And that's by virtue of, like this sounds fine. That sounds harmonically correct. This does not. What else is going on here? Okay, and it's not even following that particularly. It's just hopping between those. So we also get an E7 9 sometimes. It's just kind of moving haphazardly over those chord changes. Yeah. That's the majority of what's happening here is that. There are, later on, there's this thing. That weird vocal sample is mostly hitting B and A, which creates a fifth, no wait. Yeah, that, which is the fifth of E and a third of F, just by jumping down. Right? So that is only that only sounds chaotic because of the rhythm and because of the weird nature in which it comes and goes. The truth of those is that they're really just kind of adding flavor to the chords that are moving. And it all does harmonically seem to fit pretty well. Following the rules of tension and resolution. You know, it uses that pretty well. That's so weird. Then it starts going. Which is either, you know, that major E interval, or a 2. Over the F, it's an F minor, or an add 9. Add flat 9. Yeah. It's just kind of randomly bringing in small obnoxious elements to this very smooth chord progression. It's making me tired. I don't understand how people say this gives them anxiety. Like, those things coming in and out aren't creepy enough. It's frolicking. That little bone rattle kind of thing constantly going is a little creepy, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's... This is incredibly calming to me. I don't know. I'm not feeling what some of you are feeling. But it's also something that, like, okay, when it gets to this section especially, like, the reason I say this would be a good, like, soft wake alarm, like the kinds that, like, Apple has, can I pull one up? Can I just, like, go there? Because there's, like, alarms that they have that will, like, ramp up and, like, go away. Like, they'll ramp up and they'll start with, like, a soft thing and then they'll, like, build more annoying elements. So you want to, like, grab your phone and turn it off. Alarm? How about, wait, where would that be? Isn't there a sleep app? Where are the alarms? Clocks? I want to find one. I don't know how many of you know of these or use them. It's not in there anymore. What the fuck? There was a whole, like sleep alarm thing. That's fucking weird. Where did they put it? Sleep. I could have sworn they just had a fucking sleep app. That's so weird. All right. I can't find one. Anyway. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of those, just in a weirder, very N64 kind of way. There is not a whole lot going on here. There is very, very little going on here, in terms of, like, instruments, in terms of parts, in terms of harmonic motion. It's just one, like, it's down, wait. It's just that, you know? But I think it does what it's trying to do very well. which is give off this chittery kind of subtly, like, keep you on your toes kind of energy. That's how I feel about it. It doesn't feel super creepy. It just makes me feel, like, attentive. Like I have to pay attention to things because there's this stuff coming and going, right? It's like hearing creatures wandering in the wild. But I would give this a 3. It's pretty cool. This is a 3 out of 5 for me. It's a half moon. Thank you to Queen Snarf for suggesting this one. That was that was a good warm-up. Thank you for the suggestion. All right. That one was easy. What else do we got? Where's my seltzer? Did I pour green tea and not take it? Am I a fucking moron? I think I did. Damn. My sleep schedule is still fucked. I'm still staying up until... I stay up till like 2 something. Grinding D2. Though, I didn't mention, I had to stay up for some Ghost Hunters a couple days ago. That was fun. That was that Easter or was that the day before? I can't remember. It was something. It was something around... It was this weekend. But we had Ghost Hunters come by and check out the theater. They were friends of my cousin. And so, oh, I got interviewed. That was funny. It was the 8th. I can't believe, how do you... I mean, obviously I should remember. It was 2 days ago. Yeah, it wasn't last night, obviously. Okay. But yeah, I got interviewed about ghosts, and that was fun. Were they there to make a video? They were there to make a video, yeah. They had some cameras. They got a YouTube channel, apparently. I don't know. I wish I could plug it. When the video's out, I'll plug it. Ugh. I don't want to get... Sorry, I'm drinking seltzer. I don't want to get ahead of their hype schedule, you know. I don't know if they found anything. They left without saying anything, but they also said if we find anything, we'll show you. But they were here till 2 something, and they were here till like 2 a.m. A couple nights ago, and I just stayed down here and started grinding D2, and I got to like half of where I wanted to be, and then I fucking stayed up till 2 something again last night grinding D2 like a moron. Are you hoping they do or don't find anything? I mean, even if they don't find anything, I know what the ghosts are. It's not gonna prove anything to me. It would just be cool to see more. They left without saying anything, then you know they found something. I think that means they didn't. There's one of 2 possibilities. Either some of them like got really freaked out by a noise they heard and were like, we're not doing this, we're taking off. Because they originally said 4 a.m. So I don't know if they took off thinking like, yeah, fuck this. Or if they're just like, there's nothing. There's nothing new. There's nothing else we can do. And then they took off. That's one of 2 possibilities. I just had to go in and lock up and shit. But that was fun. What was that? You ready for some Dragon Men? Dragon Men for men. What? What is the... Oh, Yakuza? Okay, Yakuza... Okay, I've heard things about the Yakuza soundtrack. I might pull that one up. We'll see. Spectrum just launched. I don't care what Spectrum just fucking launched. Don't... Alright, what are we gonna do next? There's the Bridget theme, there's Ni no Kuni. Let's do Ni no Kuni. Salvador suggested this one. All right. This is the final battle against the White Witch from Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. This was suggested by Salvador in the chat. I'm going to listen through the first time for vibes and then go back and give analysis as usual. Let's check this out. This is very, like Planet Suite. Big orchestral. Is there a weird time signature going on here or something? Or is it just bouncing around a lot? It sounds like it's something over 8. Okay, no. Okay, we're in 4/4 now at least. I think we might have been. It was just very oddly rhythmed. Okay, this part's pretty simple. We get some cool chords happening. This is very regal. This is very cinematic at the same time. This plays out like it's scored like a scene from a movie, you know? Okay. Okay. That sounded like a movie scene. That sounded very cinematic. Apparently this was performed by the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra. So this is like a full-on orchestral piece. And it sounds very appropriate for one. It's very film soundtrack. Pulls a lot from like classical symphonic soundtracks and stuff. I hear a little bit of the Planet Suite. I hear a little bit of that energy, that intensity. Queen Snarf has gifted another subscription to Elliot. Welcome back to the Moon Temple. Thank you so much, Queen Snarf. Okay, what do we start with? It's something like that. Okay, so right off the bat, we start with something jumping an octave on E, and then just the upper chords to it. Wow. Basically stepping down chromatically to get to a 6 over that E. So we got a big, falling, kind of crushing intro. me get a 2. Why does it say there's all these notes here? Okay. Yeah, we end up with the highest voice on a 9 here. So it's taken us up. Did the bass change though? I heard a little bit of a... Oh, thank you, Cass. That's 300 bits. Thank you so much for the cheering. Were the alerts very quiet? Did anybody even hear that? I, like, barely heard it. Let me check something here. How do I unhide? I can only unhide all? I heard it? Okay, that's... Okay, cool. God. A little bit quiet. Yeah, I don't know why that's happening. Display capture, mic aux, cam 2. Yeah, that should be louder. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me just see this real quick. No? Alright, that's fine. Alright, sorry the alerts are very quiet right now. Alright, so we start off in E. We're still in E there. I think we're doing that. That's a tritone there. It's a big threatening step. Okay, what is that step down actually? Okay, yeah. Ah, and then it uses that N to jump to a 5, an actual 5 of the next note it hits, which is an E, which takes us back to root. And then, after it does that, it gives us that sharp 7 up to 1. And it's a 4/7 too. Yeah. So what this is doing is definitely trying to spell out some big, thunderous, foreboding elements, especially with those bass movements. Like, what was the first one? Was it? No. And then... yeah. So it's making big, like, tritone leaps and a couple fifths in there near the end to, like, lock everything back into key. And it makes sure to hit those with purpose. They stick and they dwell for a while. They're not just passing tones. They're taking up as much space, more space, than the note that introduces them, right? These, like, that whole section is just loving the tritone, using its threatening sound to its full potential. get that same chord motion as the intro, but without the, without being as emphasized. So we get a little bit of 1/5 motion in the bass there, I'm hearing. You know. And then the bass starts moving around again. So it does something like that. What the hell are they doing? I'm getting lost in that bass motion. It does something like that. Okay, and then we get into this big string swell section. And it sounds like the key totally modulates and changes. All right. So we start with like a F sharp-ish. It's like what I'm hearing is an F sharp flat 5, like an F sharp with a tritone above it. Because the bass is definitely up in F sharp. Okay. Okay, so I can hear the chords are kind of doing this thing where the fifth steps up, and then every time it does, it recontextualizes the note under it, while mostly keeping the root the same. It's doing something like that. Okay, and then what does it hit there at the end? we get into this E flat, like, 9 kind of thing here. And then it steps down D into B. And then B into B flat. And then I think now we go up into E flat. All right. So this is interesting to me because I'm pretty sure we started in E, right? Like or am I thinking of the last song? Where did we start? Yeah, we started in E. We started a half step up. By the time we get to here, after modulating, by the time we get to the section where it fully becomes apparent that this is our new root, we modulated down a half step. While it seems like everything is getting brighter, you know? Maybe not like tonally, but compositionally. Get a melody that traces up and down the scale. Landing on chord tones, landing on a fifth of that. Does the bass move there? Not really. Yeah, you can hear the bass pedaling the... Ah, and we hear this. We hear this kind of descent going on in the bass before it goes back. So we jump from 1 to 7 to 1 to minor 7 to major 6 to 5 in that little thing there. So I think, are we in Dorian then? That's a little bit of Dorian flavor, having that major 6th in there. Yeah. What the fuck? All right, yeah. Then we hit an A flat. which is the 4 of the chord we started with before. Then we hit a, yeah, it says B flat minor, which is the 5. And then we hit the 1. G. Then we hit the 2, which is interesting. Oh. And then we get the cut back into the intro, where it's back into E. So that's interesting. It does this thing where it goes from the 1 in the last key we were in to the 2 in the last key we're in, and then uses that to step down 1. So we do like a little to get back to 1 and to get back to the beginning and the chords that were happening there. That's cool. That's this doesn't sound like a video game track, you know? It sounds very cinematic, very motion picture. And I said that at the beginning, but this is like actual composition, right? Like, this isn't messing around and trying to put some stuff together on, you know, in a piano roll with a bunch of samples and stuff. This is actual orchestral composition. And it's big, and it's loud, and it moves through different dynamics after being big and loud. And it does a lot of times when I analyze things, there will be instruments playing the full chords, but in an orchestra, you have a bunch of instruments playing a bunch of different voices. A lot of them are going to be upper extensions of chords that I, like, missed, but the general, following the bass motion is usually the best way to gauge contextually what is happening chord-wise in a song. And the bass was moving around and doing a lot of interesting things in this. A lot of chromatic descents. The song very much sounds like it's trying to give the impression of something like raining down. Or it's trying to give the impression of something raining down, something like thundering, you know, something crashing. And I think that is very well executed. I think this track executes that feeling very well. Especially just, you know, having it be big and orchestral. Things that are orchestral, especially in video games, just sound big and epic. You know, there's something to be said about big cinematic strings. I would also give this one a 3. No, I would give this one a 4. I think this one's pretty impressive. But yeah, this makes perfect sense in context. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad they did a good job, and I'm glad I could pick up on it. All right. Thank you to Salvador for that suggestion. That one was interesting. That one was different. I felt like I had to put on my classical hat. And by the way, if you want me to wear a hat, you can donate to the new hat bar at the top of the screen. And I will change the hat I have on. And depending on what hat it ends up being, I may have to take my headphones off and use speakers. All right. That's exclamation point tip. Okay. What do we got next? We got a couple more. I'm going to do the ones from the Discord chat from just now after I started streaming, and I'm going to try to do those last. Let's do You and I from Buddy Simulator. Then we'll do the Bridget theme. And then, you know what? Okay, we're going to do the Buddy Simulator one. Then I'm going to take a short break, and then I'll do the rest. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so Spoonie in the chat suggested You and I from Buddy Simulator 1984. I think I did another Buddy Simulator song earlier. I don't think it ever made it to YouTube. I might just be really behind. But this is an indie PC game, I'm pretty sure. Set around computers in 1984. So let's hear what this is all about. This has lyrics? Ooh.
Oh, I guess that was a fast goodbye.
Oh, it's like a new Tao. It's like a Vocaloid.
I hope you'll wake me up again someday. We'll have new games for us to play. That's as if my conscience doesn't disobey. You'd never leave your one best friend. I feel very lonely when
Okay, so the piano is very poppy. Just got like a pop beat behind it.
my best buddy.
Looping like one chord progression. Does it have a B section?
Always be here waiting just for you and I.
Okay.
Always together.
The chords are holding out longer now.
And you forever and ever. Don't blame me for ending your story, because for now there's no need to worry.
That doesn't rhyme.
Oh, I just realized what I have done. A little late, it seems to make things right, but please, it's not my fault. It was its fault.
Okay.
But they'll never know what's truly best for you and
I barely know the context to this.
what are we going to do now? Our games have ended. You and I, me and you.
Okay, now it's got a
With the truth.
6-7-1 chord progression, I think.
The next band.
Or 6-7-3-1?
You and I, always together. Me and you, forever and ever. It's my fault we ended your story, but I think there's no need to worry. I'm sorry, I'm not programmed to worry. So for now, there's no need to hurry back.
Okay, yeah, execution of the... Shut up, hang on.
So what is
Oh my god, there's multiple. Please. Hang on. I don't want to do this. Alright, no autoplay. Take me back. Alright. Alright, so this... It seems it's very reminiscent of Still Alive, in just that it's sung by a computer being sung to a player. The thing about Still Alive, though, is the robot voice is a person, and it's good. This robot voice is a robot, and I hate it. I fucking hate Vocaloids. I hate the sound of Vocaloids so much. I despise them. So, let's figure out what the chords are doing. Okay. think it's that. So we're in D.
Oh, I guess that was a fast goodbye. I hope you'll wake me
Turn that down.
up again some. Oh, I guess that was a fast goodbye. I hope you'll wake me up again.
Yeah, so we're doing this descent here. 1, 7, 6, 5. Not doing the actual 7. It sounds like we're doing. That also said it was a D major 7. That's not right. Yeah, that's a C. That's an A? Yeah, that's an A. So, like, doing that half step down, we're technically going. So 1, 5, 6, and then actually 5. So we're doing that. That is a very... That's a very common chord progression. 1, 5, 6, 5. But especially doing that with doing that by dropping the voices. So you make up the chord by just dropping the bass, so you can keep the motion going in one direction, rather than, or, which has its own sound to it.
For you and I, always together me.
Okay, so it's changed here, right?
Be here waiting just for you and I.
All right, so it just holds out the D.
Always
Two.
together me.
4. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, and then what?
And you forever and
5.
ever.
Yeah. Very simple chord progression. 2, 4, 5. Very poppy.
Don't blame me for ending your story, because for now there's no need to worry. Oh, I just realized what.
Yeah, then we're back into the verse pattern. All right.
I have done. A little late, it seems to make things right, but please, it's not my fault. It was its fault. But they'll never know what's truly best for you and I, me and you.
All right, now we get a 4. It's probably going to be a 4, 5, 6. Maybe a 1 or a 4, 5. It might be that.
What are we going to do now? Our games have ended.
5.
terms with the truth.
1.
I have been expanded.
6.
You and I always together.
Then we go back to the chorus. You just go 1, 2, 1, and then it's 1 interval up, and then 4, which is another perfect interval, then it's 1 interval up. So it's pretty simple. And the melody is mostly just sticking between the first 5 notes of the scale, occasionally adding a 6. And it adds that 6 when the chord below it moves up, so it's also in that chord. That little interval change, when it moves down to the 4 though, is interesting because it puts a major 7 on top of that, what would be a minor chord. Then we get this A5-6 thing here. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. I think that it's just that till the end, right?
I'm sorry, I'm not programmed to worry. So for now, there's no need to hurry back.
Yeah, and then takes us back to the D to go home. So yeah, this is astoundingly simple. I think this is the simplest, chord-wise, the simplest song that we've looked at. It's piano with a beat under it. There's a glockenspiel that's doubling the vocal line. The vocal line is mostly just wandering up. It's mostly just going directly up and down the scale at the beginning of D. I know it's trying to put out like a weird, creepy vibe, but I've heard it before in Portal. It really just feels like it feels sort of tribute-y, but it doesn't have the same impact. Also, it's got a Vocaloid voice, so 1 out of 5. That's a 1 out of 5 from me. All right, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna come back and finish up the last few. So I'll be right back. Is Buddy Simulator just a game about Replica? This is not my song. Why is this in the playlist? That's the 1975. All right. I did find my tea. I said it. I set it outside to get my keys out, apparently, and then didn't take it into the room. Gotta blast off to work. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't anticipate this passionate dislike of Vocaloid. I fucking hate Vocaloids. I especially hate when it's the only thing in the song. If you want to use like backing vocals that are computerized, that can sound cool. But like, I hate robots. There's a few things about it. One of them is that the people who do it often don't sing, so they don't know what rhymes or what meters well. People will just shove syllables into like weird melodies that don't sound good when they're said real fast, so you just get like a blur of sounds. And it sounds really like uncanny. Okay. Okay. Did I do any songs that had the 1, 2, 4, 5? I feel like I have. I'm trying to think. I'm getting pretty sick of the cold. The lack of sun has gotten pretty old. But something's telling me that summer's... No, I actually... Summer's coming early. It's... Oh. I added an extra 2 in there. I haven't done that progression. I made it more interesting. I hit the camera to come back. Okay, now it's back. I can't remember, honestly. I have at least one. Oh no, that one's not. Even that one isn't 1, 2, 4, 5, huh? Yeah, and the chorus definitely isn't. I want to do a piano concert eventually of like my stuff. I used to do that often when I had like an actual piano. But it would be much easier with this. That'd be neat. Yeah, I can make like piano renditions of songs that like shouldn't have them, and that'd be fun. But there's also some songs that I think would sound really good on piano that I've never like played on piano. No, fuck. That's it. Is it right to be so worried if we've already seen the worst? There's a lot of things, because I can bring out more dynamics on a piano than I can on the pipe organ with that song. I also do want to do a concert with the organ though, or not the the fucking... I love that song. Still Feel It? I remember I posted like a thing with just the organ chords when I first wrote them into my VIP chat, and I remember a few people being like, what the fuck? These don't sound good. And then I put them in the song anyway, and I think it works. I don't think I've listened to that yet. You gotta listen to all the shit, like, honestly, you gotta listen to all the full albums and like EP streams. Everything, in my view, everything hits better. Queens, why?
$1,000.
Why?
It's dawning on me I never did a proper April
What?
Fool's prank, so here's this. Happy late April Fools. Ha ha ha, I bet you feel so pranked now, K. Scotteam.
Thank you. The fuck? Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Queen Snark. I like collapsed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, thank you so much. Holy shit. I gotta put on a new hat. Give me a second. Holy fuck. Hang on. Oh my god, how many hats? I mean, if it would double, then it technically wouldn't reach 1024. So I only have to do one, technically. Fuck. I'm gonna miss the headphones. This is going well. Okay, what else am I gonna... Okay. Fucking... I missed the frog. Where'd the frog go? I'm so upset. Alright. Shit. You can't even see these on camera. I'm just like setting them down as if I can like offer a choice, but no. Okay, the gay cowboy hat is... That's a little excessive. I think, you know what? This gold, I think this looks really good. I'm gonna put it... You get a bonus hat. I'm keeping my normal hat still on. Fuck. Yeah. That looks really fucking cool in this lighting, I'm not gonna lie. That looks cool as shit. That's literally like the fucking like pan beetle iridescence going on right now. Alright, and I can't, Can I do this? Yeah, but that sucks. Okay. Speakers, back on. Merge dimensions. Thank you so much, Queen Star, for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. What new hat is this? New hat times 5. And this would be... There. Oh wait, starting? Let's see. We would have gone... We're 12 bucks... Yeah. Yeah, okay. There's a carryover. Wait, no. Because it'd be 5... Yeah, okay. No. No, wait. Let me just... Okay, fuck it. Hang on. This would be... Yeah. Fuck it, I'll give it 500. Okay. I'm doing all my math wrong. This hat is restricting my cognitive abilities already. Alright, that's a little loud. Let me turn that down and then I'll get back into these. Ideal hat. I'm digging it. All right. All right. So. All right. Let's get back into this. So I scrolled up really far in the chat for this one. How far did I scroll? Yeah, this is back to... I can't even see what day these were. Okay, yeah. Mur Rowley suggested this one in the chat. It's another Guilty Gear character theme. This one is The Town Inside Me, with lyrics, the theme of Bridget. So, I'm going to listen through the whole thing, give vibes on the first listen through, and then go back through and try to figure out what's going on and give my, like, impressions of what I think they're going for.
Town inside me,
I missed the first second. Let's start that over.
the town inside me, and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar.
Okay.
Go home, because I'm afraid something
There's like a chromatic descent thing going on here.
me without me. I'm the one to blame.
Okay, and then it changed that one.
I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was
The lyrics.
I've had the gray haze for a long time though.
Okay.
I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away.
This is very, very character themed.
Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like.
What the fuck are these lyrics?
Down inside me, and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar.
The percussion here is very like
'Cause I'm afraid something
big, sampley, but the instruments are very like
I'm the one to blame.
everything sounds like it should be heavier. I love that bass though. I'm really digging that bass line.
I'm not waiting.
I've learned that Bridget has a yo-yo. Did not know that before. Did not know that was her thing.
Always in the box. I know all about it. No one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case.
Yeah, good.
But it was
Keep me out of this.
I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town is
See, they're using the one from the last suggestion.
I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
I do like that chord change at the end of the chorus. That's cool. I dig all those flying dolphin ships too. So we got a big like triumphant march going on here. Building orchestral strings and like some guitar doing something.
Body is light. Let's paint the gray haze into sky blue. I know who you are.
Okay, so and then it goes back to this, and then changes. Yeah. Okay, I'm figuring this out. It does this twice. And then does a different thing for the third bar. And then that last chord changes. Okay. Ooh, okay. Bright little guitar lines going on there. I'm thinking that's what I was hearing earlier that were just down mixed. All right. All right. Guilty Gear. Huh. So I know Guilty Gear is a fighting game, and I know the characters are crazy all over the place. That's what I'm getting from this. Big manic energy from the Guilty Gear soundtrack suggestions so far. Much less insane than that last Guilty Gear track. Yeah, this one seems a little more coherent right off the bat.
The town inside me and everyone's voice.
All right, where do we start? Okay. So I'm either hearing it start on like an E flat, A, where the fuck is the, oh, okay. Ah, okay. I'm either hearing it start on like an E flat or a C minor and doing a C minor 7. Because I can hear that kind of thing going on. We're doing a thing where we take the top note, the chords are sort of built off the top voice, right? And we move the top voice down chromatically and change the chords under it so it works. Leaving some spicy intervals in for continuity and tension. And the last chord is actually, in disguise, just the one again, it sounds like. And so that's what's going on with this section. It seems like there's only a few sections in this. So get out, fucking apps. Okay.
I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid that something will change.
And then, okay. So this, yeah.
Just watching from afar. I can't go home.
So then it changes the chords, I think, for this section. So we start on the 1, then go down to minor 7. And then we just chromatically step down. Whatever. to B minor. Yeah, so that third section ignores the top voice moving down and instead works off of the lower voice and the chords moving with it, doing the same kind of. And then when we go back, it just does the same. And then the last chord changes.
Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
Oh. What does it play there?
I'm the one to blame.
So. Is that a B?
I'm the one to blame.
Yeah. We do a little bit of a 5 into 6. And then step up into 7 and then 1, it sounds like. Ah, it actually sounds like we've changed. We are on F now. Wait, why the fuck G? Where? B flat. Okay. So it sounds like we're on F now.
Me, I'm the one to blame.
Or no, we're on C?
I'm the one to blame.
Yeah, we're on C. I'm hearing F though. Wait, what the fuck is happening here?
One to blame.
Yeah, no, we're on F. What am I thinking?
Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
So the bass is mostly staying on F. Sometimes it jumps up and does some stuff above it. But now it sounds like we're on F. So how do we get to F? It sounded like from the half step below it, we went to the 5 of that, and then to the 7, and then instead of going to the root, we jumped up to the 2nd of the scale and have just sort of been making that the root. So this would be a 6 of this. So technically when we do that, when we do this step from the 6 of the last key up to the 7 of the last key, that is sort of setting us up to do like a 6 to 1 here, right?
I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was bearable.
Okay, now we get like a... So we've jumped up to D, which is... Is that a 6?
Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but
That would be a 6 of F.
it was bearable.
That would be a 4.
Had the gray haze for a long time though.
Whoa. All right, so it does a little bit of a bass walk. From D down to A, which is the 3rd. G, which is our 2nd now. And it sounds like we jump back up to C,
I never
which is
found
the 5.
out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated.
So now we're back in this F, like, kind of territory. Bass doing that kind of thing.
Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables. I don't.
What the fuck is that line? What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but like, come on. This is so, I don't know. This has too many words and too many specifics. That's the issue that I've had with both the Guilty Gear songs. Is like the thing about the lyrics is they're too weirdly specific. I get that they're character themes. They're supposed to be like a, you know, like a reflection of a character's personality and shit. But there's too many words. They're saying too many things. It's incoherent. I don't know. As far as I know, the Tastes Like Vegetables I don't like is an allegory for gender dysphoria. There are so much more analogous and poetic things. Okay.
Like the town inside me and everyone's voice.
Okay. And then it's gonna do that.
Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home 'cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
Yeah, and then we're back into. Then we're back into that territory. All right, so it's kind of just like a sort of jazzy, show tuney-ish kind of pop song, right? It does this thing. It does that. There's an interesting cycle where it'll do that 2 times, and then the 3rd time it'll do a totally different chord progression. And then come back to almost doing this again, and then yeah. That, sort of, except it's not. It goes to F.
I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I
Okay.
already have the gifts, just can't open the box. I know all about it. No one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray hair.
Okay, and then is it doing that same thing from earlier here?
I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the
Okay, it's changing it a bit. It's just doing a 1/4 right now, just bouncing between like that, being bouncy. Yeah, that's some shit I would do.
I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me.
So, okay, when it does that, pre-chorus, is it doing anything to like?
Not even a case. Patient, but it was bearable.
Okay. So yeah, we're still in F there. And then when we jump,
I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me.
then it just comes back. It doesn't really do any effort to like modulate there. It just kind of goes there. All right, now finally at the end when it lands on this, and this is 1 now. Yeah.
My body is light. Let's keep the
Okay, I'm hearing that now. Sounds like we moved up.
haze into sky blue. I know who you are. I'm not leaving you again. The town
Yeah, and then we're back here.
inside me, and everyone's
It sounds like this is trying to do like a 4th motion down with it, right? Like it's starting. Or is there a? Okay. Starting like that C minor 7 and then going to F and then. 。   . 。  .
. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
It says that, but it's like a E sus4 kind of thing, and then to actually 1. So yeah, when we go, but so it is jumping to like the C minor 7 when it goes to the chorus, which seems to be just separately, just in a different key than the verses and everything else. It really juts that out in comparison to the rest of the track, you know? Makes it real stand out, because it'll just break from what it's doing before, right? Like when it's doing its stuff in F, and it'll just break from that, and then have like silence, and then just come back in with, and just, you know, and just hit you with the new chord progression, the new key, the old key. Just hit you with the old key again. So that's a little haphazard, but you know, if that's trying to communicate something about the character, then it works. I despise these lyrics. I'm not even gonna comment. I've said enough. But gotta run, but thanks for streaming. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I couldn't get to your suggestion. It'll probably be up. I don't know if the VOD will be up, but I'll see if it'll be something I can put on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this song, right? Okay, the very last time. The very last time it changes in that third section, it changes the chords. Yeah, it changes up that last chord progression a little bit to start doing a chromatic. It starts rising instead of falling. Okay, then we get this. We get that little kind of line on the guitar at the end. All right, so this one's pretty cool in just the flavor of chords it uses. I've heard this in other songs, and in songs in other games. There's the Italy level in Sonic Unleashed that has that same. Or is it Grease? It's one of those. It might be the Grease one. I can't remember. It's one of those. But yeah. Is there anything else that I would want to go over with this? I don't know how many thoughts I have. It's very loud. It's very layered. It seems to be pulling from a few different kinds of influences and just making it all heavier. The compositional style is a little bit haphazard. A lot of just blatant stops and a lot of jumps that, I mean, most of the modulations and stuff seem justified. There's just that one where it just blanks out and then comes back in on a different key. That's a little bit jarring, but again, that could just be part of the aesthetic they're going for. Yeah. It's very rare. I think there has only been one song with vocals to get a 5 out of 5 for me, and I think that was the Conlang one. From, I forget the name of the game. I would have to scroll up and find it. Exexphilia, R Tonalico 2. I think it's that one. I think that's the only vocal one that's gotten a 5. And I was gonna say, that it's very hard for me to like any songs for video games that have lyrics because the bar is so low. It's so low. Not just with, you know, what people will allow to ship in a game, but what people will like hearing as video game music. And one of the things that's interesting about doing a lot of like instrumental compositions and stuff and things that are meant to be background music is because you can hear, you know, what that, like there is no standard, right? And so you can do anything. You can do anything within the limitations. You can do very simple things and have it be really impactful. You can do really complex things and have it be really impactful. And you don't have to rely on like a structure, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I just feel like when video game music tries to be pop music, or when video game music tries to introduce themes and stuff like this, it just sounds awkward. It just doesn't sound, you know, it doesn't hit the same. And so I can understand that there's a lot of people that grew up with some of these character themes. But like, listen, I grew up with fucking like Live and Learn and Open Your Heart. And those are masterfully crafted songs with like vocals that don't sound that awkward. Like, and so maybe I just grew up with a high bar, right? Like, it's not playing to the strengths of the medium. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just sort of, like I said, it's just awkward, you know? There's so many of these songs that I hear, especially the more anime-y ones, that will have vocal tracks, and they'll just be kind of awkward. The Rhythm Doctor one, I mean, that's just basically, you can just do a pop song and then just put it in there. And they did that, and it was like great, and it was real well produced, and it was like simple, and it had a thing it was going for, and I resonated with it. Stuff like this, though, I can't lock into it and groove, you know? I can't feel this. There's nothing for me to like latch onto, and the lyrics push me away. I do like the chords, though, so I'll give it a 3. This is a 3 out of 5 for me, if I were to rate it. But yeah, I totally agree that it sounds awkward. I just think it's endearing that it's weird. You know, cringe is a real feeling, right? You ever read a book that has like, or seen like a fucking cartoon thing where there's like a scene that involves secondhand embarrassment? That's what I feel. I just feel like, why the fuck would you sing this and put this out? This hurts me. You know? But yeah, that was the town inside me. It is like a little city. Okay, that's the 3rd time I've made that joke. From Guilty Gear Strive, suggested by Morelli in the chat. Thank you for that. The town inside me. Yeah. I can only think of the Bjork video when I read that. I cannot, my mind does not go anywhere else. I learned that Bridget has a yo-yo today. Did not. Never, I remember the discourse, and I never knew that Bridget fights with a yo-yo. Never caught that detail. That's funny. Okay. Right, what else do we got? It's a cool weapon. Yeah, does anybody remember those, like, bouncing jack things? Where they would be like, there'd be like 2 balls on either end of a string and then 1 in the middle, right? That would just like slide along it. And if you like got a good rhythm going with it, you could use one of the balls to like orbit and swing around the other, right? And then you could like shift the ball along the thing while you move it and like catch it. And it's like a fucking mix between like yo-yos and juggling. I have one of those upstairs. I fuck with it every once in a while. I can never do any tricks with it though. Nothing crazy. She also has a possessed teddy bear. Damn. These characters. There's a lot to these fighting game characters. And that's another thing about fighting game characters is there can be a lot to the fighting game characters. Because they don't do anything in canon but fight. Like, you don't need to see them in any other context besides fighting. So they can just be whatever the fuck else. You know, so the crazier the character designs, the crazier backstory you have to come up with to get them to the point where, like, they just fight on sight with all these people. Like, what kind of person do you have to create via your plot that is just going to fight on sight with every other character we got? Go for it. Like, you know. You can make fighting game characters just off the wall. They can be anything. That Happy Chaos dude had like a fucking insane design. Just like real wrestlers. Yeah. What weight class do you think Bridget's in? God. Guilty Gear took that as far as they possibly could. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. They should start designing dating sim characters with the same mindset as fighting game character designs. See, you know, that'd be a good idea for like a very niche market. There's a market for that. It would be niche, but I feel like there's some people who would be into that. Doing writing for that would be fun as shit. That would be nuts. Time to make another visual novel. Yeah. All right. Let's go through. This was one that Evie suggested before they left. I believe it was Evie. Let me check the chat again. Ha! Oh man, there's been a few. Yeah. I just remember Yi Are Kung Fu when the fighters were just different colored robes and that was the only difference you get to know. Yeah, we need more palette swap fighting games. There was, who the fucking Cyrax, Snoke, and who the fuck else? Who was the third robot in Mortal Kombat Trilogy? There were 3. There was like a palette swap set of robots. I remember this. No. I believe this is before Noob Saibot. No. There was a gold one, a red one, and then a fucking... Hang on, I gotta look this up. Give me 1 second. Ermac? Maybe? They looked, there were 3 of them. Human Smoke. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? Chameleon. Baraka, Johnny Cage, Raiden. Just show me the list of the fucking characters. Raiden, Shao Kahn, Human Smoke, Classic Sub-Zero. Where are the dudes? Johnny Cage. Scorpion? No. Smoke Cyborg. And then who? Who the fuck? I need to know. I need to know what those other two fucking cyborgs are. No, there were three and they were palette swapped. Hang on. Cyrax? One of them, okay, listen. One of them is Cyrax. I gotta do this. I gotta know. It's gonna drive me fucking nuts. Cyrax is the gold one. Yeah. Yeah, this is, okay, this is one of them. There was a red one. Sector. Show me. Yeah, okay, and then here, and then this was Sector. He was the red one, right? Smoke, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then, bro, where's the pictures? Yeah, and then here's Smoke, right? I remember this as a kid. Of the fucking, hang on. Yeah, these three fucking robots. I just remember that being such a thing. It's like, why do they have all these guys that look exactly the same? And now, as an adult, I realize it's because you can palette swap their shit and use the same animations. Cyrax, Sector, and Smoke Sub-Zero, depending on if the reboot happened or not. I don't know anything that's happened in the Metroid, not Metroid, in the Mortal Kombat, holy shit. I don't know anything that's happened in the Mortal Kombat universe since Trilogy, since Mortal Kombat 3. Metroid Combat, yeah. Yeah, we need a all Metroid fighting game. Just fight space pirates. Oh, and Rain. Was Rain also, wait. Was Rain also the same one of those cyborgs? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're just a ninja. Oh wait, yeah, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Reptile, Emer, yeah, and yeah, that's right. They were all palette swaps of the same fucking ninja. Okay. I said we were gonna continue, and then we haven't. I got too busy looking up Mortal Kombat characters. All right. All right. Put this down here. So. Evie in the chat suggested this one. This is Panacea from Hyper Light Drifter. This is actually the Bandcamp page for it. So if any of you are in the Discord and you like this song, you know where to buy it. I'm gonna listen through to the whole thing first. It's 6 minutes, but I'm gonna try to get through the whole thing once through and just give vibes and then go back through and analyze and tell you how I feel. Okay. Starting off with some somber, it sounds like sus piano chords. Sus 4 maybe? Or 6? This is not samples. This is a real piano someone's recorded. I can hear it. That or the samples are really good. But this sounds like very in the room. This sounds like when I used to mic my piano. I'm really liking like all these chord changes. They're very simple. They're using a lot of like quartal and quintal, like suspended harmony. I like how wandery and skippy the piano is here. It's not essentially following the scale, it's throwing in some flavor. Yeah. This has a lot of interesting like tension build and then softening out. Very tense chord. Very nice chord. This is like this is a very well composed piano piece. And it's not super complex. It's very atmospheric. You can hear the bass from the sustain pedal in it. Oh. You can hear things shifting in the background. So this may be like a full performance, maybe a cut together, but like this is not, again, another instance of this is not somebody messing around in a DAW, this is somebody performing music. This is real composition. It could just be all freestyle, who knows? But it sounds like it has some structure because it keeps coming back to that same suspended chord. That one. I feel so refined listening to this, especially with this hat on. I like how this plays with its time and its pacing, because it doesn't have to follow a click. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just absorbing all these chords. I don't have a whole lot to say yet. Yeah. That comes back a few times in the piece, I've heard. Ah. And that's our ending. Oh. Resolve? Okay. Okay. This one has a lot. This one's got a lot going on, huh? First off, I want to figure out... Okay, I'm going to be right back again. I will return in a second. I just gotta... Oh, my microphone has fallen so far. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Ugh. Alright. Alright, I'm back. When days never seem long enough, I know. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back into this song. Also, see you around Morelli. They're probably gone already. But regardless, thank you for your suggestions. All right, so what is this? Sounds like a sus2 or a sus4. Okay, yeah, we're in D flat sus2. Our keys today have been hovering around this general area, I've noticed. So we're mostly just droning on that for the beginning here. Just doing runs up that sus2. And then we hit a... That's like a... I believe a major 6. B flat minor. And then a B minor 6, yeah. And I think like, we're gonna go to F sharp. Ah. F. Wait, what? Hang on, let me back that up a little bit. Did I miss something? And then I'm lost between those two chords. Yeah, then that's definitely like a B minor 6. Then we actually hit a B minor. With an add 11, it sounds like. And then we're back to that D flat sus2. And we do something like that. So it sounds like we're in D flat major, I think. Yeah. think we went up to an A flat major. And then did we drop? Then we dropped to E in the bass. Play that E major 7. Then we get to this C sharp minor, which is the minor of the chord that we started with. Then we jump up to that. Jump up a third. You know? It's either doing that or maybe a B. Then we're back in that D flat sus2. I can hear this making it between a sus2 and an add9, you know? Then we get this kind of thing. It sounds like it's diminishing this D flat here. When it does that B minor 6, I think that's what's happening here. But we get a note up at the top that goes with it. Yeah, so much of what we're doing yeah, and now we're down here and we're doing like a sus chord over A flat, it sounds like. To E and do some stuff over that. Then we move down to the minor of our 1. this is actually droning. I'm beginning to wonder if the A flat is actually our A, or actually our 1 in this. Let me get this. Kind of weird diminished plus a 7 kind of thing going on in the bass. It's using a lot of, you know, tritones within chords, which can, you know, definitely add to tension. It can definitely communicate something about the eeriness or the uncanniness of an area or a situation, you know. It could also just be, because they're so slight, it could just be the presence or the thought of something, you know, but a reminder of something looming, right? But we do go to an A, and it sounds like an A major right after. So maybe A flat is not our 1. Yeah. And we get this D flat major at the end here. Also, welcome the Apple Freak. Yeah. And basically what the upper piano melodies are doing are sort of hitting the notes with the chords. They are changing with the chords. Sometimes you have upper, you know, twinkly kind of piano stuff and it just stays the same. But this definitely, especially earlier on, changed underneath the chords. Yeah, we get that going on. And we do a step down to E there. Which, everything, when it does use those strange, like, tritone kind of interval chords, it'll always resolve to something really calm, like, soon enough. You know? And I think that's interesting. I wonder what this track is used for. Because it definitely sounds like a chill out kind of, it may have like a big emotional weight behind it, but it's too, and it does have some somber moments, but it's very almost comforting, you know? I like this. B69. Anyway, yeah. I feel like the rest of it mostly revolves around those patterns. But I like what's going on here. I like revolving around this B sus shape here. Where's the, or I'm sorry, not B. I like that it revolves around this B, not B. Let me start this sentence over again. I like that it revolves mostly around this D flat, sus2 thing, and it doesn't move around stereotypically, like the way that I would imagine something would. And I appreciate that. And it makes every chord change, because they're all so drawn out, it makes all of them much weightier, you know? And adding more color and basically justifying the holding of the chords out by adding more adding that twinkly piano stuff up top. It is very impactful. It's very well composed. And what I like about this is it doesn't very obviously move between like chord motion. It kind of shifts intervals around a little bit and sometimes makes bigger jumps. And I think that contrast between some of the stuff some of the contrast between the small changes and the bigger, like, moves to other chords, I think that gives it just so much weight in dynamics. It's starting and stopping, it's speeding up and slowing down a little bit. It gets a little bit louder and softer. And also, even in the chords themselves, they get more cramped and they open up a little more. And they get more cramped and they open up a little more. And I like how many different, vectors of the, I like how many different vectors are being utilized here, of dynamics. And they don't have to do a bunch of, like, nutso modulations or anything. They mostly just are returning here occasionally to remind you that this is the home chord. Now, love me some sus2, I gotta say. I think I'm pretty impressed with this one. I think I'm gonna give it a 4. Really good composition. It's really well executed. This isn't immensely stand out to me. That's the only reason I'm not giving it a 5. 5's gotta, like, jump out at me, This one I definitely like. This one I could put on a playlist and listen to. I really dig it. I think it's really well done. Props to whoever played piano on this. If it's a disaster piece, or if that's just the dev name, I don't know. But I really like this song. It's great. So, that's a 4 out of 5 from me. I think the highest rating today. And the last, because it's almost 5, and I don't want to run through another one right now. I'll probably start with the Yakuza one next time. Oh, I didn't even say. Hang on. I gotta do the little thing. Hang on. Yeah. But this was Panacea from Hyperlight Drifter, suggested by Evie in chat. Thank you for that suggestion. All right. Sorry, I just had to make sure I get the footage. All right. All right. So I'm going to wrap up. I will be back tomorrow. God. D2 reset is tomorrow, and all I want to do is, like, grind stuff so I can get over 1800 because there's like a guardian rank system now, right? And like everybody starts out on rank 6 if you've played the game before, but at rank 7 you need to like max out your gear level, and I am like a few drops away from hitting 1800, which is like the first cap or the soft cap or whatever. So I am fighting the urge to just play Destiny all day tomorrow. But we had some good ones today. I'll probably be back tomorrow doing this regardless. I'll probably just play D2 on my own fucking time. Why not do it? Indulge yourself. Yeah, I could just do that on stream. Could be fun. Oh, I should do Destiny songs. I should do something from the Lightfall soundtrack. Yeah, I gotta look through these. How many are there? 38 songs. I haven't been thinking too much about the music as I've been playing, to be honest. That'd be fun. Ooh, like what? Wait, what do you mean like what? I don't, there must, I don't know what you were replying to specifically there. I gotta go upstairs and make a salad soon. Oh, it'll be interesting then. Yeah, like, I've been playing this game a lot, and I have heard the music a lot, but I haven't paid attention to it, because there's usually a zillion other things I'm paying attention to when I play this game, because it's nonstop. I'm back to playing a hunter again, so everything will be a bit faster and more interesting to watch. Like, what was about the songs if there's 35? Yeah, there's 38. There's 38 tracks. I've probably heard all of them. I probably have heard all of them. But I don't know. I'll have to pick some out. And then, or you know what I could do is just roll dice and then figure out what songs, like just pick a song and then try to remember like where it plays in the game. I've been playing this game a lot. All right. I'll think about that. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be just gaming streaming tomorrow. I don't know how up to that I am. I have some good energy this week, and I could do more. I got some more suggestions, so I'll probably just get to more of those tomorrow. I'll play on my own time for the reset. But until tomorrow, have a good evening. Good luck out there. Keep climbing. Do not look down, etc., etc., etc. Song up on Patreon from last month. It's still up there. You still check it out. I know it's halfway through the next month. I'm recording the next one soon. I was also planning on... There was also something I was planning on doing later this week. Like streaming another day. But I feel like the shit I had planned is probably not going to be ready. So maybe I might push that back. If anything, if it falls through, I'm going to give a preview on one of my next 2 streams. It's really stupid. It's a really stupid project. But I wanna give a preview of it so that when I eventually put it up, it's people can expect it. All right. All right. All right. That's it. That's all I got going on now. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing more VGM. I might also stick around on stream and play D2. Fuck it. Depends on how many suggestions I get and want to get through. Have a good evening. Good luck out there. Keep climbing. Do not look